Last year, Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy often made headlines talking about reviving HMT. India's first watch brand, once called the timekeeper to the nation, had been liquidated back in 2016. Kumaraswamy even bought a pair of HMTs during the Gauri Ganesha festival, gifting one to his son. For a moment, it appeared that the government was considering stepping in. But the talk soon faded and the brand slipped back into obscurity. Now, the conversation has been picked up by a group outside government. NYU City Design Labs, a venture design collective in Mumbai, has begun exploring what a revival could look like. The design and innovation firm's clients include the Tata Group, Mahindra, and Oracle, among others. They have worked on projects ranging from campus hackathon platforms to rural brand initiatives. The group isn't approaching HMT as outsiders. They are longtime fans and collectors themselves. This year, on August 15th, the company released speculative 3D renders of classic HMT models intended to spark a conversation about whether HMT still has cultural and commercial resonance. Besides a sharper, modernized take on the pilot and a Janata with stylized Devanagari numerals, there's also a 1942 Collector's Edition series and a textiles-inspired series.
We felt that, I think, when it's a time for everything India, if you see there is a lot of chest thumping about Make in India, why is it that the nation's timekeeper, that's what HMT used to call itself, why is it that the watch is missing? And there are enough business reasons. So we're not just doing it for the sake of vanity, but I think there are enough business reasons for it to come back.
From NYU City's perspective, one of those reasons is the price headroom in the Indian market. They argue that between entry-level quartz watches and premium Swiss imports, India still lacks a strong automatic option in the Rs 10,000 to Rs 25,000 range, a gap that HMT could fill. For HMT, NYU City's thinking is still at an early stage. But if the idea acquires momentum, they see three possible routes: government involvement, private investment, or even crowdfunding. The company intends to reach out to government officials in the next couple of months.
And if the government doesn't move in, then probably some private investors, even contract manufacturers who do it with a license. There are many possibilities. Even crowdfunding is a possibility, where you kind of get together the fans and try to make a go at it. Not easy at all. It sounds easy. But as watch fans, I think it's our job to make it sound a little easier.
HMT's journey isn't isolated. Across the world, state-owned watch companies have gone through similar struggles and revivals. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, its giants Raketa, Polyot, and Vostok went under. They survived only in private hands. East Germany tells a similar story. After reunification, the state collectives in Glashütte were dismantled. From that came Glashütte Original, now owned by Swatch, and Erlange und Söhne, revived by Walter Lange with Richemont backing. Both have become global luxury names because private groups repositioned them at the very top of the market. Not all revivals were at the luxury tier. Laco, once a Flieger specialist, was revived as an independent brand and retains a niche but loyal following. China is a rare exception. Tianjin Seagull is still state-owned and reportedly one of the world's largest makers of mechanical movements. Around the world, watch revivals have succeeded mostly in private hands or under luxury groups. State ownership has rarely delivered long-term success. Watch enthusiasts and experts love the idea of an HMT revival, but many wonder if its true magic lies not in reinvention but in the old world charm of the watches that once kept India on time.
As a watch collector, as a watch lover, take my money, take my support right now. But the doubt in my mind is, it's not the how of how this will be achieved. That's easy. You can raise money, you can find investors, you can find product designers, you can create a kick product, no question. But why is the question? Because like I said, you're dealing with emotions of two generations that have loved HMT to the core. People who have, in the current crop of buyers, they'll still go for an older HMT with the base caliber, with all its imperfections, with all its flaws, because that is true nostalgia value of HMT.
And so the debate remains open. Is HMT ready for a second life, or does its magic belong to another time?
In a world where business never stops, Mint keeps you ahead, any screen, anytime. From studios to the ground, Mint breaks down business, leadership, and lifestyle, boldly, visually, and smartly. From boardrooms to markets, from personal wealth to industry trends, we bring you the insights that matter.
Mint is doing brilliantly well. It's a well-read page, I would think.
What fuels India's biggest CEOs? Ride along and find out.
I have to work that much harder. I have to put that much more in.
Over the years.
Yes.
Earlier I could say, no, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
But now I can.
Want to invest like the pros? Learn from India's stock market experts.
Things like that worry me about markets.
I don't want to buy a house to invest.
Your money, your future. We make finance simple. Step inside breathtaking homes and the creative minds behind them.
So we are at the house in Camellias. I think Camellias is the most expensive property in the NCR and probably the most expensive in the country.
India's real estate scene decoded. No jargon, no fluff.
Home buyers will have more bargaining power.
It's a great time to buy a house as well.
Some chase success, others create it. Meet the ones who made the impossible possible.
I don't want to be a doctor, I don't want to be an engineer, I don't want to be an accountant. And that's the most fragile thing. Poof, it will go away.
वो ताली ऐसी थी ना, इतनी addictive थी, मैंने कहा बॉस अब तो यही होगा.
We don't just talk business, we show it. And the world's watching.